What's going on, y'all? It's 2KJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. I know I was supposed to start season 2 of my rebranded NBA series today, but I had to push it back, man, because some big news just happened in the league. The Brooklyn Nets have traded Kyrie Irving and Markieff Morris to the Dallas Mavericks for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, a 2029 first-round pick that is unprotected, and then a pair of second-rounders from 2027 and 2029, man. This is a big trade. This is the biggest domino to fall for the trade deadline, at least that we know of so far. And now something I want to know is what's next for the Brooklyn Nets. So that's what we're going to find out today, man. I'm going to be doing a realistic rebuild of the Nets. We're going to do 3 seasons where the goal is to win a championship. And if we don't do it by then the video will keep going until eventually we do. So it should be a fun one, man. Let's not waste any more time. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Let's get it.
Taking a look at the rotation, or at least what I think it'll be for the Nets, we got Ben Simmons, Spencer Dinwiddie, Kevin Durant, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nicholas Claxton. Off the bench, you still have Patty Mills, TJ Warren, Seth Curry, and Joe Harris. You got a few other guys here in Edmund Sumner, Royce O'Neal, Cam Thomas. So yeah, man, it is a very tough situation for the Brooklyn Nets. You know, obviously the trade deadline is coming up on Thursday, and Kyrie Irving was on the last year of his deal. So either you move them by Thursday or you let them walk in free agency for nothing. So when you consider that, I think they got back a pretty good haul, man. Spencer Dinwiddie is a really nice secondary facilitator. You got Dorian Finney-Smith, one of the better role players in the league, a guy who can space the floor really well, a guy who can still defend on the perimeter pretty well. So that's a nice addition. And then you also got that 2029 first round pick that's unprotected, where who knows what the Dallas Mavericks are going to look like 6 years from now. I mean, you got to imagine Kyrie Irving wouldn't be there, obviously, because he's getting older. And then maybe Luka Doncic requests a trade if he gets frustrated from a lack of winning there in Dallas. So yeah, that could potentially be very valuable. You also got those second round picks. So I think it's a pretty good haul, man. This is still a roster that I think is somewhat competitive in the Eastern Conference, but we want to make it more competitive, man. I'm going to go ahead and get into my 3-year game plan here. So let's check it out. So for the first year, we want to win a championship. I know that doesn't seem realistic right now with this current roster, but we're going to make a few moves here to improve the team. Yeah, this is really tough, man, because there was so much potential with the trio of James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant. Now all that's left is KD, man, and it would just feel like such a waste of time, such a waste of young assets, considering what the Nets had before they made that move for the big 3. You know, they had D'Angelo Russell, they had Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, guys like that. It would just feel like such a waste if they didn't at least make one championship run. So we're going to try to give that to them this year. And then next year, man, season 2, we're looking to tear it down. We're going to trade Kevin Durant. We're going to trade any other pieces that we have that have value. Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith come to mind. And yeah, we're going to move on, man. We're going to try to move on and build a nice young core here. In Brooklyn, as you can see, season 3 of the game plan is build a foundation. We just want to have a nice group of guys, a nice haul of picks that we can move forward with. So that's going to be the game plan, man. Let's go ahead and see what's out there for this first year, though. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to do is help Brooklyn out in the backcourt. I want to get them a nice facilitator off the bench, because right now they're rolling with Patty Mills. And somebody that I have in mind is Terry Rozier. Now, he's 28 years old. He wouldn't be a part of our future plans. He'd essentially be a 1-year rental. Obviously, the Charlotte Hornets don't need him. They're trying to rebuild. So we're going to throw them Joe Harris, and we're going to try to throw them one of these picks here in 2027, which we're going to say will be the 76ers. Let's see what they have to say about that. They say no. I definitely don't want to give up multiple first-round picks because I don't want to mortgage the future too much, man. We're still going to look to rebuild this team later on. However, I'm fine with letting these second-round picks go. If I can get rid of all of these, and it gets us 1 year Terry Rozier to help us win a championship, that'd be great. And it does. All right. So Terry Rozier, welcome to the team. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup now. So the starting lineup is still going to be the same. I'm going to keep Spencer Dinwiddie in here because I want Rozier to be our scorer, our punch off the bench. We are going to take away all the minutes for Patty Mills. I think he's going to fall out of the rotation. That's the plan, at least. And taking a look at the rest of this, man, look at the bench here. We got Terry Rozier, Seth Curry, TJ Warren. Honestly, I'm just looking for a nice rangy center, somebody who could spread the floor, knock down some shots from deep, because obviously we're not getting that out of Nicholas Claxton. So if I can find that here and complete my 9-man rotation, I'd be pretty happy with just simulating the rest of this season. So let's go ahead and see who's out there. So actually, guys, before we make that trade for that center I'm talking about, I want to go ahead and move Yuta Watanabe and get a second-round pick here from the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the Lakers would definitely make this move. They need shooting, and they would just be upgrading Juan Toscano-Anderson for Yuta Watanabe. I think that'd be a nice addition. And as much as I do like Yuta, you know, he's shooting really well from deep this season. I just don't think we're going to need him because I'm looking to bring in a power forward / center who can knock down threes. And we're just going to look to essentially upgrade Yuta Watanabe. So once we bring in that guy, we're not going to have much of a use for Yuta. So we're going to go ahead and move on from him. I think this is a nice move for the Lakers. We get a second round pick, which we are now going to use in this trade for that center that I've been talking about. Let's see who that is. So to me, that guy is Kelly Olynyk. He's 6'11", taller than Yuta Watanabe. I can shoot the 3-ball, not as well as Yuta, but still 40%. He'd be a really nice stretch big, kind of shaking things up whenever we don't want to roll with Nicholas Claxton. We're going to go ahead and give them Royce O'Neal to make the money match. I do like me some Royce O'Neal. He's been a bit of a do-it-all guy for the Nets in real life, but now that we have Dorian Finney-Smith, in addition to TJ Warren, obviously Kevin Durant, we don't need as much help on the wing. So we're going to go ahead and throw him into this trade with that second round pick that we got from Yuta. No, the Jazz are looking for any sort of draft capital they can get. They're saying no, they want Juan Toscano-Anderson. I'm sure they'll give us Udoka as a bouquet. We'll just pretend like this is a 3-team deal, from that one with the Lakers. So we're going to go ahead and say yes to this. And there it is, man. Those are the 3 trades that I'm looking to make here. So now we're looking at Ben Simmons, Spencer Dinwiddie, Kevin Durant, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nicholas Claxton. It's the same starting 5, but now we also have Terry Rozier, Seth Curry, TJ Warren, and Kelly Olynyk off the bench. We're not giving any minutes to Patty Mills, Edmund Sumner, Cam Thomas. I think this is a pretty competitive roster now. We have that punch off the bench in Terry Rozier. We have some nice floor spacing in Kelly Olynyk. We still have some really good players here in Seth Curry, TJ Warren. And the starting 5 is pretty solid, man. Maybe we might end up benching Spencer Dinwiddie for Rozier. We'll see what happens. But overall, I think this team is capable of at least competing for a championship. So let's go ahead and simulate this season, just see how it all plays out. So Luka Doncic wins MVP like he always does. Bringing in Kyrie Irving did not stop him. We are going to be keeping an eye out for the Mavericks, man. I want to see how they did after making that trade. Luka, all NBA first team, as you'd expect. KD should be here, right? Yeah. All NBA second team. Did we get anybody on the defensive teams? Maybe like Nicholas Claxton. Let's see. Maybe even Ben Simmons. There's Ben. No love for Nicholas Claxton. That's a bit disappointing. But still, man, let's go ahead and see how we finished out this season. We are the number 2 seed, which is really good. Dallas is the 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings here. So we actually had the same record as the Celtics, which is really nice to see. Dallas was 8 games behind Denver. Yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good. This is our one and only chance, honestly. As you see, I'm simulating the play-in. We got the Bulls. Yeah, if we don't win this, well, either way, regardless of if we win or not, we are looking to tear this team down next season. So we lose the first game. We take the second one. There we go, boys. Yep, 3-1. And we advance. All right. So now we are going up against the Miami Heat. The Boston Celtics didn't make it. We love to see it. That is what we love to see because I'm terrified of them. Dallas did make it out. They beat the Pelicans in 5. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It should be the same team, right? Yeah, it is. All right, man. Let's go ahead and simulate this game by game. I still feel good about this even though we lost the first 2 games. All right, we got to make a change. So we are going to make this a 9-man rotation. I'm not giving minutes to Patty Mills, bro. Like, I don't know what you're on, but I'm not giving minutes to Patty Mills. We can go ahead and take that away. Let's see. Kelly Olynyk needs minutes. Seth Curry definitely needs minutes. So there we go. Let's see. We're going to give some more to Dorian. And that's pretty much it for our bench, man. Other than that, I feel pretty good about this, I think. Yeah. So let's go ahead and simulate this here. See if that makes a difference. We do take game 3. We do take game 4. Okay, come on, boys. Do I shorten this even more? I don't think I do. Let's go ahead and simcast this, man. Hopefully we can force game 7 here. It's back and forth to start. Come on, boys. Fight back. There we go. There we go. We're here, man. We're here. All right. Game 7. Let's get straight to it. We're going to use simcast again. Come on, boys. At home in Brooklyn. We got to at least make it out the second round, man. There we go. That's what we like to see. We're here. We are here. All right. So we survived as we are now going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Same team. Yeah, makes sense. All of these teams are going to be the same unless they made a trade deadline move. So taking a look at this one, man, we take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. Are we going to sweep them, boys? No, we're not. Oh, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, man. What do I do? Can I short this anymore? There's no way. Like, what is left to do? I mean, KD's already getting 40 minutes. How is Dorian playing? Not great. I mean, he's knocking down his threes at least. I don't want to knock this down to an 8-man rotation, but I think I have to, man. I think I have to. Yep. All right. So let's see. We got Kelly Olynyk and Terry Rozier. Those are our only bench guys as we're giving more minutes to our starters. Let's see. What is Spence doing? 13. He's shooting pretty well. Is Rozier doing his thing? We're going to start Terry Rozier. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, man. Hopefully that's enough as we go Simcast once again. I'm nervous because I am tearing this team down after this season. I'm committing to that. I am. As we're actually in a really good spot. Yeah, okay. All right. We're going to reach the finals. We have reached the finals. So it's not a total failure if we don't win, but it still would be bad. And look who we are facing. Look who we are facing. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber, and Christian Wood. Let's get it, man. Revenge game. Revenge game, KD. Kyrie ain't want to play with you. Let's go. Tied up. We're here. We're here. Brooklyn. You should have stayed, Kyrie. Let's go. Kevin Durant, 32 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. Filthy. Filthy, man. I'm hyped. That's a perfect way for that first season to go down, man. What a season. As we take a look, the guys trying to retire. Honestly, I'm fine with most of these. Normally, the only guys I will go ahead and remove is like LeBron James, Chris Paul, maybe Derrick Rose. Yeah, who doesn't want another season of Derrick Rose? But other than that, man, we're good. We are good, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so great right now. I don't think we have a lottery pick from any other teams, nothing like that. Yeah, we're going to simulate this as we did have the 30th pick, but it went to the Utah Jazz. That's fine. Yeah, man, that was a great way to close out this era of Brooklyn Nets basketball because it's about time that we start to look ahead to the future, man. We're going to skip the NBA draft, rookie signing, since we don't have any of that. We are going to bring back everybody just because we need the trade assets. So Spencer Dinwiddie, Kelly Olynyk, y'all are coming back. And then we are going to see what type of qualifying offers we have. Don't really care about much of this. Yeah, 25-year-old. We're good on that. David Duke Jr. I'm not going to act like I know who you are, but we're going to go ahead and decline him too because he's 23 years old, 68 overall. We don't need that. So let's go ahead and see who we have to bring back. I think we got to bring back Dorian. And I want to say Seth Curry, right? I think those are our only 2 guys. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, TJ Warren. Yeah, we got to bring back TJ. What kind of offers does he have? None. Lovely. All right. So let's go ahead and try to save a little money. You feel me? Yep. We're going to offer that to him. And where is Seth Curry? There we go. Also no offers. So we're going to save some money. Yes, sir. There we go. Let's go ahead and see. They both agree. We love to see it. And I think that's it, man. Let's go and check out player progression now. So Kevin Durant goes down 1. That's fine. He's 34 years old. Still has a lot of trade value. And we're going to exploit that and milk that as best as we can. Nicholas Claxton goes up 1 to an 86. That's really nice. We want him to be our center of the future, hopefully. Even though it says he's aggro. What is aggro? Is that like aggravated? I don't know, but it doesn't sound great. What are you saying, bro? Because he's an upcoming free agent. And I want to know that we can bring him back. NBA champion. That's got to help, right? Let's go ahead and see. What are you saying, bro? I'm feeling aggro. What does that mean? I see frowny face. Yeah, doesn't sound great. Hopefully that'll change. Terry Rozier and Spencer Dinwiddie to stay the same. That's nice. We're going to look to trade them. Ben Simmons goes up 1. Kelly and Seth go down 1. Cam Thomas goes up 1. So does Udoka Azubuike. Okay. Day'Ron Sharp. I like me some Day'Ron Sharp. Yeah, man. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good as we get set for season number 2 where some big changes are coming. Let's get into it. All right, man. It's time to move the big piece. Kevin Durant. Let's go ahead and see, man. I have somebody in mind. I really want to get Brandon Ingram from the New Orleans Pelicans. If you're the Pelicans, you bring in KD alongside Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas. That's a team that can compete for a championship. So I do want BI. I want Herb Jones. I'm asking a lot, I know. I'm also going to take Jackson Hayes because, actually, no, I'll take Larry Nance Jr. Keep it somewhat realistic that I feel like they'd want to get rid of Larry Nance, free up some more minutes for Jackson Hayes. We are going to have to throw in 2 guys here. Kessler Edwards. That's pretty easy. And then either Day'Ron Sharpe or Edmund Sumner. I'm going to go ahead and throw in Sumner because I don't know if we're going to keep Nicholas Claxton, as he said he was aggro. Actually, he's satisfied now. Okay. So maybe, but still, I'm going to hold on to Day'Ron Sharpe. He's 21 years old. So we'll throw in Edmund Sumner. And I need some picks, man. I'm going to start off with 2 and see if that's enough. Let's go ahead and try this trade. It's saying this proposal would have us spending an excessive amount at the power forward position for my liking. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move Kevin Durant to a small forward. Let's do that real quick. And he actually goes up 1. So even better. Let's come over here and set this trade back up. So here it is, man. Is it enough to get it done? They're saying they're not interested. We'll take off 1 first-round pick. There we go. All right. It's a little iffy that I only got 1 for Kevin Durant, but when you look at what we got in terms of players, man, I really love Brandon Ingram as we take a look at this here. Brandon Ingram, and then we also have Herb Jones, who's going to start for us. Those are 2 nice pieces, man. Herb is 25. Brandon Ingram is 26. 2 guys that should be getting into their prime pretty soon here. Now, we still have some other pieces that we can move on from. Terry Rozier. Let's see. Dorian Finney-Smith. Even, TJ Warren, Kelly Olynyk. We're only limiting ourselves to 2 trades, or 2 more, I should say. But yeah, man, we got some moves to make. Let's see what else is out there. So the guy that I really want to get is Bones Highland. There's been reports that it's only a matter of time until he gets traded from the Nuggets. This is a team that could also be looking to win right now. So either Terry Rozier or Spencer Dinwiddie could really help them. The problem is the money's not going to match up, man. They've got so much money tied up to Jokic, Murray, and Porter, even Aaron Gordon. That I just don't think we'd be able to pull this off, man. Let's see. We would have to throw in, now we're looking at throwing in Day'Ron Sharpe, which would be tough. We're definitely not doing Cam Thomas. Who is this guy? Julian Phillips. I guess we did have a first-round pick. I didn't even realize it. But I don't want to trade him either. So it's tough, but I don't think we're going to be able to bring in Bones Highland, man. I don't think the money's going to match up. So we're going to have to see if there's anybody else. I do want to bring in a point guard. And move Ben Simmons to the 4. Now, someone else is Emmanuel Quickley. Short trip from New York to Brooklyn. This is a guy who also there's been rumors that he'll get moved. And maybe the Knicks are looking to compete right now. If you bring in, let's say, Terry Rozier, now you got him, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson. That seems pretty nice. Mitchell Robinson. So I think it'd be pretty easy for them to move on from Emmanuel Quickley. We're going to try Rozier. So they need to make up some money, but I think they still have Evan Fournier, no? Yeah, they do. That'll make it work. All right. What can we throw in here? I hate to get rid of Day'Ron Sharpe, man. I hate to do it, but I think we have to. Can we just get this done straight up? We can. So here we go, man. Emmanuel Quickley, Herb Jones, Brandon Ingram, Ben Simmons, and Nicholas Claxton. I think it's a nice starting 5, especially defensively. However, I wish we had some more shooting. Quickley's a little bit below league average from deep. Herb Jones is way below league average. Brandon Ingram's nice. Ben Simmons, we're not getting anything. Nicholas Claxton, we're not getting anything. So I wish we had some more shooting. We do have Cam Thomas off the bench. Maybe we start him over Herb Jones some games. So we've got that option, and he'll definitely be a part of our future at 22 years old. Just dropped a 40 ball somewhat recently in real life. So we also have TJ Warren, Dorian Finney-Smith, Kelly Olynyk. I am going to trade Spencer Dinwiddie here with my last trade, because he is on an expiring deal. So it's either that or we lose him. Kelly Olynyk is also on one, but Dinwiddie has the most value. Dorian Finney-Smith, he's going to be back next year, so we'll trade him then. Same for TJ Warren. So Spencer Dinwiddie's got to go, man. I hate to do it, but we're going to have to move on from him. Maybe get a first-round pick. Maybe. We'll see. But let's go ahead and find out what we can get. So I think the Miami Heat might need him, man. They got Kyle Lowry, who is now a 76 overall, and they need a starting point guard. We're going to go ahead and try to make this work here. We're willing to take on his contract. It's an expiring deal. Let's see. We would get back $3 million too much. What else can we give up? Can we give up, let's say, Larry Nance Jr.? We just traded for him. That's tough. Patty Mills. There we go. So that would work out. We need some sort of pick. Let's go ahead and let's see. Can we do something here? They're really tied up? No. Okay, we got that. All right. Is this going to be enough? It is. There we go. So I'm happy with that, man. I think that's definitely a move the Miami Heat would make. And for us, we get a first-round pick. So that's nice. We're actually going to go ahead and just buy out Kyle Lowry. Let him go to wherever he wants. He's on the last year of his deal, so I'm fine with doing it. I think that's a realistic thing to do. We're going to do the same for Evan Fournier as well, because we're the nice guys, man. We're the nice guys of the league right now. We got our picks. We got 2 first-round picks from KD and Spencer Dinwiddie combined. We got, let's see, we also got Brandon Ingram. We got Herb Jones. We managed to snag Emmanuel quickly. I think this is a really productive season, man. Super productive here. And yeah, that's how we're going to run things. That's how we're going to run things for this season. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but it is what it is, man. We got our championship. Now it's time to rebuild. So Nikola Jokic wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama gets the Rookie of the Year. 6-man Walker Kessler. That's actually a guy I thought about also trading for, Walker Kessler, just because they already have Victor Wembanyama. So maybe that's something we might explore. If we do lose Nicholas Claxton, bringing in Walker Kessler might be nice. Taking a look at the rest of this year, Jonathan Kuminga gets most improved. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all there is to it. We're not going to have anybody, I don't think. Maybe an all-defensive team with Ben. Yep, there it is, all-defensive second team. So that's nice to see. But other than that, we were bad. We were definitely bad. So let's go ahead and check out the standings. And we finished all the way down here. We are the worst team in the league. We're actually just the worst team in the conference. The Spurs were significantly worse. Jeez, tough times for San Antonio. Let's go ahead and take a look at the season stats to see what guys are looking like. Brandon Ingram, almost 27 points. We like that. Emmanuel Quickly, about 14. That's solid. Cam Thomas got some more PT, did his thing. Did he shoot well? He did not. Yikes. We definitely need some more shooting, so that's something to think about. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate this entire playoffs. We don't really care about any of this. All we care about is free agency, where we have Nicholas Claxton, Herb Jones, and Emmanuel Quickly, all needing a new deal, which we're going to try to bring them all back. So let's go ahead and get straight to that, man. The Celtics win the championship. Good for them. Let's come over here to player retirement. We're going to veto Chris Paul, even though he's pretty old at this point. But other than that, we're good, man. We're good on it. I saw Seth Curry retired, but that's fine. We didn't even play him this year. Let's go to the draft lottery. Let's see where we're picking, as I'm pretty sure we're going to have, let's see, where are we? Oh, nah. Is that still a part of the James Harden trade? That's so brutal. We do have one from the Lakers there. That's going to be right outside the lottery, but that's so tough. Yeah. All right. So that ended up being the 6th pick that we missed out on. We did get the 14th, which is nice. We'll take any young players we can get here, as we go ahead and just move on to the NBA draft. Let's get it. So we're just going to sim to our next pick here and choose a prospect. This is auto-generated because, you know, it's hard to find a good draft class this far ahead. I'm seeing this guy was supposed to go a little bit higher. Gregory Campbell, a 6'2". Let's see, point guard, shooting guard. I kind of want to go with the center, though, because, again, I don't feel good about Nicholas Claxton right now. I would love to bring him back, but I don't think it's going to happen. This guy is 7'2", 21 years old. JaVale McGee. Lovely. This guy might be Antonio Davis. Great. This guy is 19, 7 foot. Might be JaVale McGee. At least we're getting a slightly younger JaVale McGee. So I guess that's who we're going for, man. Let's go ahead and just simulate to the end of the draft now. It is what it is. So we ended up missing out on this guy, Lyle Toscano, but that's fine. So we ended up getting a 75 overall in Mitch McDaniel. That's solid. That's definitely solid, as we didn't have anything else. So let's go ahead and come over here to rookie signing. We will accept that. Team player options, Cam Thomas, you best believe we're going to accept that. Qualifying offers, Quickly and Herb Jones. Hopefully they will both come back. And yeah, man, other than that, we got to look at Nicholas Claxton. This is the moment of truth. Where are you at, Clax? Let's get it, man. Where are you at? There he is. Unrestricted free agent. No offers. And he's not interested in re-signing. He's aggro. He's aggro. So now I for sure know that's bad. Oh, that's so tough, man. That's so tough. As we have Emmanuel Quickly here. He just has his restricted qualifying offer. And then who was the other person? Herb Jones. All right. Cool, man. I think that's all there is to it. We're just looking to bring guys back. And hopefully we're able to bring back Quickly and Herb Jones. As much as it sucks to lose out on Nicholas Claxton. Is there anyone else we can bring in? Like, I see Precious Achua. But yeah, I think we're good, man. I think we're just staying put. We just drafted a center. So we're just going to roll with that. And we'll see if we can bring back Herb and Emmanuel. So Herb Jones and Emmanuel quickly are back. They both went up 1. So did Brandon Ingram, TJ Warren. Cam Thomas went up 2. That's nice. Same for Ben Simmons. All right, man. I feel really good about this little core that we got going on here. Except for TJ Warren. We're going to move him. Same for Dorian Finney-Smith and Larry Nance Jr. Those will be our 3 trades. Just trying to get some more picks, man. That's all that we're trying to do here. As we're in our last season of this simulation. So we're not looking to reinvent the wheel. We're just going to get some picks and set this team up for the future. Let's get it. So the Raptors are looking to give us Jonathan Isaac and a first-round pick for TJ Warren. I guess it makes sense. Warren is on a 2-year deal, and maybe they don't want to re-sign Jonathan Isaac, who's on an expiring deal. So they don't want to repay him. They're going to ship him off to us. They'll give us a first-round pick. And bringing in TJ Warren would be the perfect piece for them because then they'd have Fred VanVleet, Spencer Dinwiddie on the Raptors. I forgot about that. They would also have TJ Warren, Scotty Barnes, and then Domantas Sabonis. That's a pretty good team, man. So we're going to go ahead and accept this trade here. And we still got 2 more to make. Let's go ahead and try to find some homes for Dorian Finney-Smith and Larry Nance Jr. Let's get it. So we're going to send Larry Nance Jr. to the Clippers, give them some center depth for Norman Powell. Now we are going to take his 2-year deal. That's fine. We can eat that pretty easily. And we'll get a second-round pick in exchange for it, so that's fine. And now we need 1 more home for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then we're out of here, man. I think we're just going to end up rolling with Mitch McDaniel as our starting center. He's 20 years old, a 75 overall. And let's go ahead and take a look at his potential here. Where's that at? It's a B-. Not bad. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the guy we roll with. I don't really want to bring in anybody else at center and try to, hinder his development. So we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. Like I said, we're just looking to do some small trades. The Mavericks want to get Dorian back. That's funny. I am going to do a little update and see how the Mavericks and Pelicans are doing with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. So we're going to get into that here in a second. Can we get a second for anybody? I don't really like any of these trades. I don't want to take a first from somebody. I don't think that's realistic to get that for Dorian Finney-Smith at 31 years old. So I think we might just be good with holding on to him, man. Let him be a veteran presence. He's a nice locker room guy, I'm sure. So I guess we'll just hold on to him. It is what it is, man. So our rotation is looking like Emmanuel Quickly, Herb Jones, Brandon Ingram, Ben Simmons, and Mitch McDaniel. Off the bench, we got Jonathan Isaac. Not sure if we'll re-sign him, but we got him for now. Cam Thomas, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Norman Powell. It's actually a pretty solid team, man. It might be a playing team, low-key, which would be pretty cool. I mean, I don't mind it, especially because this is the last season. But let's just see what happens, man. Let's simulate this season. So Darius Garland wins MVP. Dustin Flores wins Rookie of the Year. Interesting. Markelle Fultz now on the Warriors. I'm sure a lot has changed, man. I'm sure a lot has changed. But I just want to see how we're doing, and then I want to see the Mavericks and the Pelicans. So Luka Doncic, All-NBA first team, or I'm sorry, second team this time. Force a habit. He does not get it. As we have some guys who are incoming rookies in real life now making All-NBA teams. Yeah, that's how much the league has changed right now. So let's come over here and check out the standings. So we finished all the way down here, 13th, 30 and 52. That's fine. Where are the Mavericks and the Pelicans? The Pelicans are here, 51 and 31. Do they still have KD? I imagine they do. Yep. CJ, Dyson Daniels, Kevin Durant, Zion, and Daniel Gafford now. So I guess Jonas Valanciunas isn't on the team anymore. Still a good team. The Dallas Mavericks, where are they at? Did they lose Kyrie? They didn't sign Kyrie. It looks like they didn't re-sign him after that first year. That is brutal. That is brutal. Where's he at now? So Kyrie Irving decided to go to Orlando, of all places. That's funny. Where are they? Did they even do anything? It doesn't look like it, unless they're in the play-in. Yeah, they are the 9th seed. Okay, so they did make the play-in. That's funny. That's funny. Let's go ahead and take a look at stats here. Not like it really matters a whole lot for us, but just in case people are interested here. Brandon Ingram, 27. Emmanuel Quickly, still playing pretty well for us as our point guard of the future, 25 years old. Ben Simmons. Oh, this is our rookie, Mitch McDaniel. 12 points, almost 10 boards. We're going to slightly round that up. Hey, man, that's solid. That's solid, especially for the 14th overall pick. Yeah, I think this is a really exciting team. I think we actually did pretty well here. We got our championship, and now we have a nice, relatively young core here. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. Did the Magic make it? They are one game away from making it. Let's go ahead and do this round by round. They did not make it. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So simulating the rest of this, man, I honestly don't care about any of this. Let's just see who wins the championship. It's between the Nuggets and the Heat, who we actually gave the Heat somebody, didn't we? I can't remember. Who we gave them. You guys let me know. We definitely made a trade with them. Yeah, because we took Kyle Lowry away from them and gave them somebody. Who was it? I don't remember. You guys can let me know. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long simulating process. We're about to finish this off here. The Denver Nuggets win the championship. And that's going to do it, man. That is a realistic rebuild of the Brooklyn Nets. They got their championship. They tore it all down. They got a nice young core here to build around, young-ish. I think this is a dub, man. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. 80% of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed, so if you could, it would mean a lot to me, man. I'm a growing channel, you know, posting every single weekday, even a little bit on the weekends. So if you could hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you could leave a like, that helps out a ton as well. But this has been 2KJ. Blessings.